Well, what I found was the big difference was that of the scheduling. With NDT2, you're sort of all day in the studio working on the rep and the new pieces and creations. But with NDT1, the schedule is so much tighter. There's a lot more pieces to rehearse. There's a lot more dancers to rehearse also. That that hour that you do have becomes so important that you really go full out, no stopping, no breaks, nothing. So that was different, and it makes the days also a lot more intense in a way, because even if you do have like maybe 2 hours of rehearsal in a day, like that's a serious 2 hours. So that was the main difference for me. But I have to say, the schedule is really tight here. We have a lot of shows, a lot of performances. With NDT2, it's a lot more of a build-up. You have 3 years, and you go from your first year just learning as much as you can from your colleagues, from the rehearsal directors, from Gerald, the director, and absorbing all that knowledge in 3 very intense years. And then when you, as soon as you arrive in NDT1, it's not that the process starts from scratch again, but yeah, 6th year, let's say. Well, I suppose if I saw it from outside, yes, I would say absolutely. But when you are here for a while, it becomes the norm in a way, because we're many hours in this building and don't get out much. So yeah, you also don't want to think about it like that, because then the pressure would just be enormous. The history of the company is quite distinctive, I think, and you also expect of yourself, to carry on that standard. It's yeah, it's quite something. I have to say, it's funny because my parents started me off sort of doing a bit of everything, as your kid, Irish dancing, of course, amongst other things. And at one point, my ballet teacher, I believe, she spoke to my mom and she said, well, it's not that it's a problem, but she's getting very confused, whether it's turned out or turned in also in the Irish dancing classes. And so I think I was about 8 or 9, and basically I had to make a choice.